audio devices are available again. Goodness. All right. So you may notice I am very invisible. That will probably not be changing today. Um, I do have coalescence, so we're not fully in the weeds, but yeah, no, my desktop isn't good. It's not okay. So, we are going to be repairing it. Must BRB for a second. No problem. But yeah, you won't be able to see anything for the entirety of the stream. I guess I could put like a GIF or something. Put one of the emote lab things. Um, see. What shall we put there? Why do I have a file named shit.ps1? PowerShell. Yeah, figure out what I wanted. Welcome back. Um, just with some. Why not? Why is it? Why is it an opaque background? Well, um, this is very scuffed. Make an outline. Is that me? Yes. All right. I did notice. Oh, by the way, the audio is going to be atrocious because I'm not going to be able to sit next to the mic the entire time. It's gonna be. Yeah, I'm gonna have to disable the noise gate. No noise suppression. You're getting the full experience. Okay. So yes, what I'm doing now. Do I even have it? What? Where did I put my? Um. So bad news. Oh, there it is. All right. The the plan for the fix is pretty simple. It's a motherboard replacement, which is the single most invasive replacement you can make. So it's gonna take a while. Um, so this stream is going to be essentially making sure I don't lose my stream streak for this. I need to go get a screwdriver. hear my loud ass floors. Got the creakiest floors this side of the Mississippi. Um, I'm gonna go find a screwdriver so real quick. All right. Oh, here it is. Okay, we're good to go. Had a drill, but not a screwdriver. Um. All right. You want Easter candy? It's late for that, isn't it? Is that usually April? Actually, I should probably try to power on the system to ensure it's dead. No other candy is as good as Easter candy. I don't think I've ever had candy that is specifically Easter candy. I guess I can. Do I send a webhook notification for this stream? I mean, I guess this is as much of a just chatting stream as anybody is ever going to get. I literally can't game. So this is just turbo just chatting. We'll send the webhook notification. Why not? I don't have Discord installed on this computer. Um, so I can't guarantee it actually came through. Can anybody verify that the webhook went through? Oh, yeah, this is the USB card. Yeah, this is my podcast. It was really in there. This screw is tighter than all of the ones on the video card. Do I replace my Sierra 2032 now? I don't want to deal with having to reset my BIOS if it doesn't go through quickly enough. And we got take out the AIO. This is the primary reason I decided to get an electric screwdriver. 900 screws on this bitch. I'll sell things on. Things like a banned off Amazon. So I very well may have the last drill that this company produced. So I don't think that the other drill is going to handle the CPU socket. We're going to have to unsocket the CPU. Here's to hoping the socket is the same. I've just realized. AMD socket AM5. Um, is this the one? No. Uh, where's under all the wires. Just unplug it. The CPU because if I break it, I'm completely shit out of luck. Please. Nice stuff. This is where I regret doing all my cable management. All right, I need a towel. Towel in the tube of alien nut. News. We can't find the alien nut. So that means we're gonna have to use this cryonaut from like 4 years ago. Hello, Zach. How you doing? Why don't I have my alien? Hmm, no idea. Yeah. Hold on a minute. solution is. um, hmm. It's not one of the things you can really just ignore. Well, I guess we'll just use this stuff, which might be good. I don't know. Been a long time since I bought it. Um, I have no idea what the other stuff is, which is crazy. I bought a package of like 45 grams of the stuff, which saying saying I purchased a package of 45 grams of stuff makes it sound like I'm buying drugs. And I mean, somebody's probably snorted crayons. Um, yeah, we might just have to go as is. Strange. I should have it. I'll find it like immediately after I build the thing, and I'll have to tear it apart again. Oh no. I did not find the thing I was looking for, but we're just gonna use this stuff. It's still probably good. Um, it's just that I know the other stuff is good. I've been using it forever. But yes, if you are here, welcome. Well, it may not be a very interesting stream visually. Who knows? Maybe it will become an interesting stream spiritually. I'm probably gonna have to remove this fan, which is probably going to occlude it from coming up. It looks like an alien busted on my CPU. Man, it's gonna be a travesty. Oh my god, no way. Don't tell me. We're not missing much. Okay. Seiko FPIO, audio, 24 pin ATX. If I can even get my fingies in there. Uncomfortable. Oh god damn it. Fuck me. Next thing is to remove all of the motherboard screws. Into? Well, first off, that's not Asteria, that's Dusk. Um, but we are repairing my computer. Unfortunately, the repair is a motherboard replacement. That's free. Not saying that is true. It's supposed to be free. PC was fine the other day. I got uh my surge protector didn't protect from the surge. Yeah. Oh, I can't get it out. Oh, the fucking CPU is still plugged in. Am I sure the CPU and GPU is fine? The GPU is fine. The CPU might be fine. If it's not fine, that's kind of just it. Like I can't do much. And the RAM, I'm gonna do a component test when we're in the new motherboard. Because if the motherboard's like Southbridge is destroyed and Northbridge is destroyed, then there's no guarantee. What's the specs again? It's a B650 Pro RS. Got the goddamn CPU unplugged. Please, my fingies aren't small enough for this crevice. I'm not gonna question why one of the memory sockets is half open. What's the replacement board? It's a Gigabyte B650 Gaming X AXV2. Gaming 10, maybe? Fucking finally, man. Alright. It is kind of a shame though, because it had it had 10 USB ports. No Tomahawk? No. I bought the cheapest motherboard there was. I mean, to be fair, motherboard was a little fucked anyway. This is the motherboard I accidentally destroyed the memory slot on. So, you know, not amazing. I have to unplug all of the M.2 drives. Where's my small screwdriver? Isn't small enough. Um, what about OCP on PSU? Didn't work apparently. Although to be fair, the only thing that's broken is the USB controller. At least the only broken thing that we know about is the USB controller. Is this tri-tip? That is tri-tip. Oopsies. We need Phillips. It'd be insane to think I'm not saving all these NVMe screws. Worst thing is going to be reconfiguring BIOS because I don't remember any of the things that I've done. It didn't work. It's the one damn thing that should have actually worked in terms of safety, and it doesn't. Yeah, well, neither did the surge protector. So look at it this way: we cut corners over here in America. That's what we're good at. So the surge protectors don't do any surge protection. With CPU, Ryzen 7, Ryzen 9, Ryzen 9 7900X. Casually just looks at the CPU. And it was a 7900X. Couldn't remember if it was Ryzen 7 or 9. Part of the reason I'm doing the repairs right now instead of just using my laptop is that I have to figure out what's damaged because I have to make a claim. Um, and the funny thing is, the insurance company for the power strip I'm using, they disclaim lightning coverage, and it was a lightning surge that caused it. But the problem is they wrote direct lightning strike, and ain't no lightning strike in my room. So pay up. But yeah, I really hope that the CPU is fine. If it's not, I don't have a replacement. So that's just how we go. Also, it turns out they're the only ones. Yep. Remove my thermal block. I can't get the screw off of the tip, please. Give me my shit back. What about a civil litigation? Realistically, I can't do that. I can't afford to sue a company. I probably can't even afford small claims court. Even if I did bring them to small claims court, I probably would lose because they have a legal team and I don't. You don't even have to pay. I wish I could believe that, but we're in America. You got to pay for everything. Oh, you can't even die for free. You have to pay. You have to rent fucking graveyard space. I do have a slight issue, um, which is the this is not good, but the CPU socket. I don't think I have the initial bracket for it, so I just have an unprotected CPU socket. Depending on what state you live in. Well, I live in a state that doesn't have nearly any protections. That's just America, baby. I think we're actually a swing state. Not too sure though. I don't follow politics, so just cleaning off all the alien jizz from my CPU. Before you say why do I call it alien jizz, I'm not the one who made Cryonaut pink. It looks like an alien busted on my CPU. Remnant of a previous thermal solution? I think this is probably fine. We'll just take this. There's a little bit of alien jizz on the sides, but that's okay. Alright. We need to clean the contact block. I'm gonna run out of towels. There's only like 60 tiles in this one. USB connection sounds. Mods, ban them. USB connection sound. It'd be nice if we can get a video on what you're doing. I don't have the ability to do that without doxing myself. I always wear gloves. I don't have any way to show my workspace without also necessarily being in frame. It's not a table. I'm just sitting in the center of the room with my computer on the ground. What remains of my computer. It's just a case with a bunch of fans in it now. It'd be far too risky to get a video of this. Maybe I would have if I had an actual workspace for this, but you know, you're talking to one of the most disorganized people in the entire United States. The Asian Special PC Building Method. All right, what else do I need to take out of this? I think. Do I need these screws? Are they built into the retention plate? I think I need these screws, so I'm gonna take them. It would be interesting to try to locate um where the electrical fault occurred. Well, you need a floor screwdriver, a head, and your PC parts. A hand and your PC parts, yeah. This socket has me slightly worried. You go have some dinner? Yeah, thanks for stopping by. Yeah, can't get this last one out. I put it on with the force of 1,000 suns. Wait, what? It's a weird discoloration on some of the CPU pins. Might be a refurbished board. Oh, how am I supposed to get this one out? Is in there one crazy? Hmm. I need pliers, which is crazy. How did I even tension this so hard? Wait, no. It wasn't supposed to look like that? Oh my fuck. Because I've just discovered something absolutely fucking disgusting. Unforgivable, even. Absolutely unforgivable. I never took the peel off of the IO shield. Do you like your rear panel IO with or without the peel? Where are my lighters? Um, some good news. I found the hardware for the socket bracket. So I can put the AM5 socket cover back on. This interesting. This screw didn't come out of the board because it it came out of the other side. Hold on. Oh, wow. I can't actually hold that in place, can I? Nope. Okay. Well, now the problem is, which one of these is the right bag to put the socket back on? It's not you. So I don't think this one has enough hardware. Hmm. It's weird. I don't have a rear plate. I only have the cover itself. I have none of the socket mounting hardware. Oh no. I mean, I could just go the turbo bung solution. We'll just leave it for now. Leave it with the cover haphazardly placed on it. Actually, we'll give it half a bung. Thanks. There's no way I can resell this board. This is criminal. I mean, it does hold, but that is diabolical. Yikes. For reference, the only thing protecting the CPU is the socket cover, which I have haphazardly taped into place. Now I want to see in the IO shield. I want to see if there's any obvious damage here. Is that only the FPIO cover? Oh, well, that's not good. Oh, it's held in from the reverse. Okay. Hmm. I need a shallower bit. I don't think I have the bit to remove this. That's frustrating. It's almost possible for me to open it, but not quite. I've also damaged my drill bits. That's nice. Get it out. It's just about to give up too. Okay. Hmm. See anything wrong with the board itself? But no, it doesn't work because well, it's getting freaky. And the only other explanation is far more grim than I'm allowed, or than I'm allowing myself to be. So, Get the new bad boy in here. All right. Glad your screws on this one. Fortunately, this cool heatsink they gave me will not be used. No, it doesn't come with this screw. These screws are for. This thing is so much heavier than the other one. Holy shit. The thermal mass must be crazy because that is one heavy bad boy. I'm gonna quickly check to see if YouTube chat has any activity. One message, so that makes sense. Because we never did fix the fact that it shows only uh, one. Both clasps. I didn't. I probably should just redo this. Dude, I love having a motherboard in your lap. 'Cause there's a bunch of things that stab you no matter what you do with it. Hello back. Welcome. Mitra, you missed the crazy reveal. You didn't really miss much. Um, But you did miss a crazy reveal. We only have 8 USB ports on this. That's so few. Yeah, you did miss the crazy reveal. Um, where I determined that apparently this entire time I've had the peel on the IO shield. Um, I just never took it off apparently. Oh no, the FPIO on this isn't the standard like plug in one thing and forget about it connector. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to use my SSDs here. We might have to reorganize these. Um, so here's the problem. Is a high performance um generation 5 slot. The problem is my highest performance SSD has a heatsink on it already, and I don't really intend on removing it from the heatsink. Um, but one of my other SSDs has a heatsink as well, and both of these. This is well, I mean, this one's a Gen 4, so maybe this wouldn't matter. I'd like to put it in the high speed, high throughput slot. Oh, there's something in here. There's something. Um, but I can't put the heatsink on it. Also, slightly alarmingly, we are missing 2 of the NVMe screws, so that's not amazing. Here's to hoping my memory is DDR5. Just realized, don't know. It is. Okay. Actually, the memory speed is a lot higher than it was running at. I was running at 2400 megahertz. This is DDR5 6000. Yep. Micho, could you look something up for me? Could you look up the maximum memory speed of a 7900X and the B650 chipset? I'm curious to see what the maximum speed could have been, and if I just had it wrong in BIOS. Would it be crazy if we just like we boot back into Windows just like 9 times faster? I doubt it'll make any differences though. So I don't think memory was my bottleneck. So I thought I was using a cheap inland drive, but all of these are Samsungs. That's probably why they still work, actually. Actually, I think is all of my connected storage Samsung? Pretty sure it can hit 6K while it's rated 5600. How dead is my PC? Well, currently very dead because I have it disassembled. Um, although the thing is, only the USB controller seems to have failed. Um, but the problem is it makes the USB disconnect and reconnect sound every 3 seconds. 2x1, DDR5 5200, 2x2 is DDR 5200, 4x1 is DDR 3600, and 4x2 is 3600. Um, I don't know if I have 1 rank or 2 rank. I actually don't know how to tell if it's 1 rank or 2 rank memory. Alright, let's check the pins, make sure they haven't gotten angry and decided to stop working. Still looks good to me. Okay. We are to remove the socket because I'm going to put a contact plate on this. Do I have the required hardware to remove the socket? Sure is. Remove all this shit. That's so much shit in the way. Memory support is by motherboard support. Ooh, I should probably have left that retention arm down. Um, Memory support is by per motherboard support. Um, I should say on the box, I think. Box actually doesn't say how fast the maximum memory is. It says DDR5 support. How much RAM? 64 gig in 4 DIMMs. And a pick of memory. I can just tell you what it is. It's a G.Skill Flare X5. 16x4 is kind of hard to run. Damn. Apparently the documentation that comes with the motherboard doesn't say anything about how fast it can go. Wait, what is the CPU opt header? What? Multilingual installation guide. This is not large enough to be a full installation guide. Yeah, that sounds about right. I mean, I'm pretty sure this memory is low end. Um, there's a header on this that I don't know what it is. So 2.6 is kind of similar to running quad channel. Doesn't that if it's 2 rank? I don't know a whole lot about memory. All I know is that I like to run out of it by doing incredibly dumb shit. It's 2.0. DDR4 was not this way? Wait, that's plus. This is my. I don't think that is the right. Wait, how do I have. Oh, these fell out. They're supposed to be magnetic. What the hell? Alright, and I have. Is this set? Why do I have a bit that's not set in here? Oh, this is. Yeah, got it. I should probably have the. Should probably remove the other sections of this first. Should probably end with the socket cover. Okay, that's not light enough. Let me take Phillips 2. So, Kamicho, you missed the most cursed thing I did. It's so cursed I might actually obtain a curse for it. Wait, why are these screws different lengths? What the fuck? Twist? No. Twist. Something almost unforgivable that I've done. It's very funny. Um, but I don't have the mounting hardware for the AM5 socket. So I did what anybody would do if you don't have it. I took the CPU cover, put it over the socket, and taped it in place. It is haphazardly taped in place. I know what you're thinking. That sounds pretty bad. Yes. Yes, it is. Okay, we need to take off these mounting plates. Okay. We now need to take off the mounting hardware for the socket. So these might be interchangeable. Really? Please. No, I actually can't. I don't have Discord installed. Don't need this backplate. Can I use that backplate? Maybe I could have used that backplate. This backplate looks better. So maybe I'll use it after all. It feels better in the hands. I'm putting it back in. Okay. I need to put in these big ass screws. Worst exams I have happened on today and will happen on tomorrow. Damn, what exams are they? I replaced the CR 2032, or should I just trust it? Just trust me, bruh. Need to put in the contact plate, which will haphazardly rub on the ground a little bit to clean it off. Math today and stats tomorrow. Yeah. They're rough classes, but they're very important. Had a brutal reality check where I found out I'm not good with math. Yeah. I mean, math is not intuitive, but it's very important. It's really good for complaining about, like, unlikely events. There's nothing like calculating how unlikely it is that you would get fucked as much as you did. Math is part of the reason that I don't play Genshin. I calculated how unlucky I was, and I realized just how bad it was. And then I never played Genshin again. Chat, I don't know where the I don't know where the little diamond is. I have to put the CPU in first. You- Here, works. Greased all over my screws. Shouldn't we not want them to be lubricated? We don't want them to flop out. Contact plate is well and truly in. Now we have to do the fun part, which is dumping this bitch in the system. Holy shit. Also just realized, I never checked to see that the NVMe slot was locked, so I should probably do this. All right. The only thing that's gonna suck is getting this bitch back on my desk, which is going to suck. Because this motherboard is at least 3 pounds heavier. And the system was already heavy. It says, but let's see if we can get the CPU plugged in. It's gonna be an experience. Take a second to appreciate me not having to plug the CPU in for any length of time. Question how we got here. Okay. Now we curse the people who decided to make the hole that you have to plug the CPU in as small as goddamn. This is supposed to go into. Why are they twisted 180 degrees from each other? I have attention. To send this to that one repair shop in Salem. So somebody has sent a second YouTube message, but I can't see it until you send another one, because I'm only able to see what's on screen. I do not have any more information on the stream than you. I also apologize if I miss any alerts because I can't hear them. Because I typically ran those through OBS. And OBS is not with us at the moment. Please go in the goddamn socket. Oh my god. Dude, claustrophobes must love plugging in the fucking CPU. The retention latch isn't closed. Oh, it's closed now. Chat, the hardest part of building this computer is done. 242nd subscriber, thank you. I guess I could go on the YouTube preview page to watch my own stream. It just kind of sucks I can't do it with the chat open. And also, I mean, it's out of date, but who cares? It's like 4 seconds. Alright. The CPU is plugged in. Now I just have to deal with the fact that all the things that I need to plug in are fucking everywhere. I have much to do. Wait. No. No. Why would you do that, you bastards? Gigabyte, I don't like you anymore. I'm going for terabyte. They've put the fucking USB 3 header sideways. So I now have to rewire the entire back of the computer to accommodate this change. Fucking hell, man. Should probably screw down the motherboard. It's just floating. Um, Slight issue. Where are the motherboard screws? Chats. I don't know where the screws for the motherboard are. Okay, they are. We're fine. Everything is fine. Everything is fine. Everything is fine when you ignore your problems. To see that they gave dual format streaming to everybody. Do you know the fucking hell? Thank you. legitimately only have like 4 or 5 motherboard screws left. I keep losing them. Oh no. Do I really only have 2 motherboard screws? Wait a minute. This is a problem. That's not enough to retain the motherboard. Um, chat, we have some problems. I only have 2 screws for the motherboard. Um, yeah. I might have to go find the screws. One moment. Screws for this exact reason. They're not gonna look good. Their looks were out of the question. So, I don't give a shit. It's not a. Oh, that's right, too. This needs to be moved a lot, actually. What is stopping? Okay. And I need to unscrew everything I screwed in. Slight issue. The IO shield is preventing the motherboard from going into where it should be. Building a computer isn't supposed to be like construction. It's not supposed to always go wrong. We have standardized parts for a reason. How is this a problem I'm having to deal with? Why is my tweezers got juice on them? Alright. No, slight update. It was the fucking HD audio front panel connection preventing me from moving the motherboard. We love front panel IO. Do I own a wallpaper engine? Yes. Do I actually use it? No. That's how many screws there are on motherboards. I'm running out of screws. That was 10. My light's about to die. Now the question is, do I want to put a standoff in that spot? The screws done. I don't know which way the wind goes. This is an exhaust for you. With the labeling your fans telling you which direction the air goes is past companies now. You know, because why would you, as somebody installing a fucking fan, want to know which way the air goes? Why would you want to know that? You can do this with the drill because these are usually harder to put in. Next to these, there's no wires stuck in it. Okay. One more. As soon as I figure out where that screw is. You know what? Who needs their fans to be secure? Um, it is a slight issue. Um, one of the screws fell into the radiator of the fan. Yeah. You recorded it in 4K turbo resolution. Also, the more lighting changes, the more it has to It has to put more bitrate in. What do you mean no? 1080p 30? Oh no. You have to speed run. You have to speed run the video. Is this not? Hold on. Is this liquid metal? It says ultra high performance thermal grease. Alright, well, it says it's special for overclocking. I don't intend on doing that, but I could, I guess. Now I have to figure out which way I'm supposed to orient them. Either way. Check DM and hydrate. Will be a second. Eat it. F18 connected. What? What goes into the email? That definitely doesn't go into anything else. Flying? I'm pretty sure that goes into the CPU. Does this just hang out on the side? How do I not remember how to put in my fucking pump? I just took it out. Isn't picking up my voice? Can barely hear me? Yeah, I was on the other side of the room. The audio is going to be atrocious the entire time. I actually can't view the video because it's a Google Drive link that forces me to sign in, and I can't use sign in because it takes a passkey, and my phone doesn't have passkey support. That's crazy. Oh, that's what that connects to. Oh, I knew something had to connect there. There's no way that's why. Just the rate. Painful building a computer is. Oh my fuck! Just get in the hole, please. Okay. Nothing like a screw that just keeps dodging the screw hole. Okay. We have it bound at 2 points, so now everything is easy. The only hard part left is finding all the screws. You might say, well, you should use a screw holder. Well, no, because every screw that misses, every screw not in the final product, builds character. I've just realized I'm doing something really, really dumb. Why am I reassembling the computer? I haven't tested it yet. This can only go poorly. Okay. Uh, Koichi, do you know if the 7900X has a an integrated GPU? I think it does. It does? Okay. Um, we might just test it as is. I just need to plug in front power. What the fuck? What does the power LED have 3 connections? Going to test it. All 7000 and 9000 series cards have a basic iGPU. Kind of sucks, but for basic tasks, it's fine. Yeah. I'm just testing to see if the computer works, so I don't really need it to be good. I need really don't want to drag this thing across the room. Just here. You poorer sounds you can hear than the sound of a screw flopping around in there. It means I gotta go find it. I've got 2 bars. Where's the screw? No, don't you fucking dare. I will say rude things. I will say I don't like penguins. If this shit falls in the thing. You don't want to have that on your conscience. I'm going to heinous things. Screws under the mother. God. Somebody else sent a YouTube message. What's up? Goal of all life is death. Yep. Alright. Round 2, motherfucker. Isn't as bad as I thought. Now the problem is that's not the only screw I have. It is. Anything. Been around. I mean, we had a lot of people yesterday. So here's the problem. I hear shit flopping around in there, and it's probably screws. So I can't power it up. But I'm over here flopping the computer everywhere, and I don't see anything. That's the problem. I don't see shit. If I saw it, it wouldn't be a problem. Oh, holy shit! There's an entire bracket retention screw. Is that it? All of them? Nope. God damn, there's more. How is there more? How many screws are in this bitch? Retention screw? Wow. They screws to the leaving. Two screws left in here? Wait. Retention screw. Like 15 of those here. I suppose I needed to lose them somewhere for them to be lost. Moving the shit like I'm trying to solve a Rubik's Cube. You're welcome. I think I got them all. Have I been live? I've been doing this shit for 2.5 hours. Holy shit. I am so fucking slow. I could never be the guy from Salem Texperts. I don't have the tiny raccoon like fingers. I got big bear like grippers. Actually, grippers is for feet, isn't it? I mean, I've got decently sized feet too, but you have to pay extra to see them. Let's get this shit tested and really hope it works because if it doesn't, then I'm fucked. I have to go back to Micro Center to buy more thermal solution. I really don't want to do that. Ugh. All right, let's give it a shot. Yeah. Dude, here actually. Put it on the other side of the room. Hear anything? Thing to see. Nothing is not a valid answer. What? At least that's much more accurate. Gigabyte, the system ultra durable. Am I? Press Y to reset TP. Is that a problem? Chat, is it a problem that I'm resetting TPM? Oh no. I mean, the TPM on the motherboard is going to be the wrong keys anyway. So I think we reset it. Okay. Yes. Where it needs to be installed before the system starts. Special USB port for keyboards. But it's not the worst. It's really slow, but doing with bad drivers, so that probably makes sense. Getting ready for what? Did it put me through system server? I've never been so happy to hear not a goddamn thing from my computer. It's so beautifully silent. No USB noises at all. Peace. Quiet. It's like going outside on the countryside and there isn't a bomb going off somewhere. Now I gotta go install a bunch of drivers. Well, there's always an upside and a downside to everything, I guess. At the very least, my USB works. Well, the front panel doesn't, but that's probably just that I didn't plug it in. Oh yeah, no, it didn't because it's the USB 3 hub. Yeah, I didn't plug that in. Also, two of my drives are off because I didn't plug those in either. Also, apparently every single drive in the system is Samsung. I didn't realize that, but that's probably why they're not failing. Samsung doesn't fuck around when it comes to drives. Not sponsored, but I mean, I'm not gonna complain if they do. Oh, also, I just saw Hagar. Thanks for the resub. I I wasn't able to see the activity log because I had the stream full screen so I could see both chats. Sorry about that. Um, prediction win for the non-believers. Yep. Yeah. Um, so short term, all that's left to do is set up dual format streaming. I have no fucking clue how I'm going to do that, but we'll figure it out. Probably what I'll do is take the final canvas and split it into two and use that for my vertical canvas. I don't actually know if the system can handle all of that in code, but we're gonna see what happens. I mean, after all, one of the GPUs is entirely idle, so we have capacity. I could even maybe use a small form factor PC to run the vertical stream. I don't know if an integrated GPU is gonna be able to do X264 encode. I don't think the Pentiums have an internal video encoder, so maybe they wouldn't be able to do it. You are back. Welcome back. The test has concluded with a success. My computer is shutting the fuck up when I'm not doing anything. CPU can iGPU can handle H.264. Well, the problem with that, right? And the concern is that it's not like a good CPU. These things aren't running high quality CPU. Let me go get one. So I've got the specs for you. These small form factor PCs have an i3 6100T in them, which is dual core. They're not exactly great. They'd probably have trouble running Linux. I don't think they have an integrated GPU. Well, they must have because they do graphics, but like, I mean, this has a DisplayPort output. They're not great. And the thing is, I don't know, because like it would be the only thing running, right? This thing would not be running anything else. So it does have all of those 2 cores, but I think it's like 2.4 gigahertz, 2 thread. So it's like we're not dealing with a lot of power here, and it's not possible to put a GPU into them. Well, no, this doesn't have an integrated GPU like that. It doesn't have a dedicated like it. These are small form factor PCs. They are not. These are meant to be on the back of like office computers, and even then, it's like old. These are meant to be on the back of office computers in like 2010. So I'm not sure they can handle H.264 encode. I don't think that there was a media engine in these, so I don't know. I mean, to be fair, it only needs to get 1080p 60, and it doesn't need to be good. Oh no, the Ryzen 9 would have no trouble. It would be able to do that probably 3 times at once. I just don't know, can the 6100T do H.264 encode at all? See, H.264 i3 6100T. Hmm. Actually, it seems that the Intel Graphics 530 is actually capable of doing 1080p encode. The idea is that I run. Actually, I don't even think I can because Stream Elements will have me. It all has to be on the same PC, so this actually is dead heat. No chance. Um, it would be cool if I could. But I just don't think it's gonna happen. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna go run to the bathroom really quick. I've had to piss for like an hour, and I was doing shit. So I will be right back. But you can still send the fun fact. I was just gonna go piss. I'm still gonna come back. I mean, there is always a chance that I die on the shitter, so, like, you know, I could get struck by lightning or something. Let's see. I mean, that is a pretty good way to go out. See if I can allow the message. Uh, I've already gone to the wrong tab. Oh my god. Alright. What I've learned is computing with your foot is a bad experience. I should play GTA 4. I don't think I'm gonna be playing any more GTA. I think I've had my fill. I should probably turn my computer off. It's still just, um, unify everything to spin. Uh, spinning. Maybe. Are you spinning? Maybe. It's not a very conclusive test. Um, if spinning, are you running? Probably not. Um, uh, but no, you don't get to. You don't share software on Steam when you do family sharing. You only share games. Fuck, I can't install 3D Mark. I have to log into my old account. I was gonna run a benchmark and see if my computer catches on fire. That's another. I really should zoom in. I can't see anything. GTA 4 is 70% off. Yeah. I mean, even if you gifted it to me, I probably wouldn't play it. I'm just not interested in GTA. 3D Mark is the greatest testing software. Thanks to it, I found out my GPU was artifacting. Yeah. GTA 4 is the best story. Yeah, but I'm just not interested in. I feel like all of GTA's stories are gonna be the same. There's not a lot you can do in a city environment. Why are these not being retained? That's weird. Steam client 0 out of 10. You can't do it with keyboard navigation, so I have to go find a fucking mouse. Uh, misery. Let's see. GTA 4 and GTA San Andreas and GTA Vice City plus GTA 5 plus GTA 3? Oh, full math. Take both gameplay and story-wise, GTA 5 kind of sucks. That's the reason I keep telling you to play Battlefield 1 and GTA 4, some Assassin's Creed 2. GTA 4 and try it out. I'm not in the, I'm still not able to spend money, unfortunately. I just had to drop $100 on a motherboard. Yeah, it's not great. I should really just zoom in. I have to keep, I have to keep squatting down to read chat. I could literally just make it bigger, but it builds character. Everything builds character. I have to go find a mouse now. Where is this mouse plugged in? Wait, where is this mouse plugged in? Is it in that? No. Uh, well, it's still in the back. Yeah. Nope. Also, I accidentally bopped a pin on the ASRock motherboard, but honestly, that's probably the least of its problems now. Worst part is I can't even give you my account or friendly sharing because of different countries. Yeah. The Don. Don't tell me I have to go get another. Okay, well, let me go get another mouse. I forgot I moved all my mice too. Then there's the button. Library. They have hyper monitor. Right. No. Uh, Show, do you know the name of the hardware monitor that shows you temperatures? Because I have open hardware monitor and it doesn't show me shit. I don't see any temperatures. Forgetting what GPU I actually run. Run a 4060 Ti. Let's go do a little bit of a stress test here. Let's go launch Black Desert. So slight problem. The CPU is at 55 idle, so that cannot be good. Nope, I've never had an AMD card. Well, I have had an AMD card. Why is it asking, do you want to allow this program to make changes to your computer? Sure. Black Desert gonna give me a virus. To which adds, yeah. All right. Actually, I guess I could switch back over to my other computer. We could continue this as a Black Desert stream. But I think that my thermals are probably gonna be a little fucked. Uh, well, that's not helping. I just took a little quick peek over and oh, they're spinning now. Oh, so is it gonna start the fucking game? Okay. Okay, Black Desert, just open in the background. Fucking weirdo. Uh, Chat, I've made an oversight. I've made a bit of an oversight. So I just looked behind me, right? And the 4060 is sitting on the floor behind me. I'm about to do some gaming on an integrated GPU. Let's see how well the Ryzen 7 7900X. Oh my god, considering the menu is running at 6 FPS, I don't like our chances. Um yeah. That is not doing great. I don't know which one of these buttons says start. We're getting maybe 4 FPS. The AMD and chipset driver should be installed. It's the same chipset I had before. The only thing is that the dedicated GPU is not installed. The motherboard drivers are not installed, so that's probably not helping. Oh my god. The performance is crazy. The vignette is so strong. What the fuck? I just realized Black Desert has one of the things I say is bad about games. Whenever they have all of the buttons on the screen, like you're gonna fucking use them. Although to be fair, you do free your mouse to do most of the things, so maybe it makes sense. Do lowest settings on 480p? We'll give it a shot. Settings. Display settings. I'm not gonna lie to you. Lowest settings on 1080p is far from unplayable. I'm getting 46 on an integrated GPU. That's not bad. Damn, it's not available? That's crazy. I should probably turn off the computer. It's probably gonna catch on fire. What if the CPU pops? I don't know how to score this. So here's the thing. It's running the integrated GPU at probably maximum blast, right? The CPU is at 70 C. How do we score this? Is that a successful amount of temperature? Is that a high amount of temperature? I don't know where we score this. You know what? Let's make it unambiguous. We're changing. You know what? We're going to ultra graphics. This is a terrible idea. Alright, we're going to ultra. This is the highest settings. It's like photorealistic Black Desert. I'm getting maybe 2 FPS. Holy shit. Strangely enough, the FPS is so bad that the CPU was cooled down by about 11 C. It's gonna throw up a DX error? I don't think so. Honestly, I'm surprised it runs at all. It's kind of impressive more than anything. Let's turn it back to low so my computer doesn't catch on fire. So, turns out Ultra is high enough that it takes so long to render a frame that the input system has trouble allowing you to click. It took like 30 seconds to get off of it. Anyway, I should probably turn off the computer and actually install the GPU. Yeah, you sent me these already? Pretty sure those are forwarded from my chat. Time to go plug the GPU in. GPU. No? I've seen those images before, so get the GPU in it. Wait, I need the stand. Yeah. Okay, now we can see. Wait. I need a drill. Drill. Where's my drill? Most powerful GPU I own is 4060. It's a 4060. What do you mean? I have a 4060 in this computer. How would a 2060 be better? Get out of the way. What's this? Oh, these are green. Yeah. No, I didn't. Alright. Sit up. I had to move it. It's so in the way, but that's okay. So 4060. Where is that? This is gonna be such a bitch to plug in. Goes up. This one goes. See the other one. Where are we? And I'm so sorry. Let's see if this closes. With enough blood sacrifice, we're ready to close. I have obtained a new screw. IO. Wait, are there? No, it's just not blocked. Okay, that didn't sound good. This actually looks like a pretty resilient connector, so I'm not super worried. Oh, now the only problem I have is this connector, which is slightly important, and now very, very, very problematic. Am I even going to be able to get that back in? Oh, there we go. Okay. I cannot see a goddamn thing that I'm doing. Why can't fan power run on the fucking 24 pin? And you just the fans be better. All right, now comes the fun part where I put the brick in here and make this system weigh 3 times more than it currently does. Yeah. Time. Dude, my computer's about to be bricked up. Call me a Lego guy, because I'm drowning in the Lego City River after this. Okay. It's a screw. I don't think this is gonna do it. Oh god. Alright, won't do it. Piloter with me thingies. What? Oh, this shit is in. Let's. I think it goes like this. We have but one more thing to do. And that is the random USB out card I use. Yeah. Sick. What are Fusane topics? It's things about my world. Yep. You are not allowed to talk about politics or religion unless they're about my story. Where the fuck? I'll use my third light. I'm also about to die. Alright. Now I have to plug that bitch in. And I don't know which direction I need to do it in. Hope it's this one. As you know, looking like a fucking idiot. Chat, I think I look like an idiot. What happens if you redeem change model? Nothing. None of the VTubing apps are running. So just nothing will happen. You might crash Coalescence. It'd be pretty funny if you crash Coalescence. Nope, that's just an OBS image. Ow. Why did I decide to do that? That was such a unreasonable idea. I just attempted to flip a screwdriver and didn't exactly win on it. Ow. Okay. Yeah, I would say you could test by saying job, but I don't actually have the ability to unban you. So maybe don't do that. Did it change model? Well, it obviously didn't change model. Change model isn't available. What? Looks relative in. Do I have anything else out? Anything else that needs to be plugged in? Possibly shove this. I don't have an actual microfiber cloth, but I'll just rub this with the programmer socks. Why did it leave an imprint of a fingerprint? That doesn't make any sense. Um, wait. Eh, huh. Need to get a refund later? Nah. I'm just gonna full on scam you for that. My refunds, all transactions are final. See, Mike gets it. Who's host how to VT? Friend. Since change model didn't do anything, I request a refund. We are going to scam you. Unfortunately. I'll file civil litigation for a refund. Do it. It would be pretty funny. It would cost so much money. It would be so expensive. Oh my fuck. Holy balls. Dude, the fans in here are so dusty. If they weren't white, they would still be white. Holy shit. Do I have compressed air? Don't I have a do I have a blower or is it I do have a blower. Where is that? I need to go get the e-duster. That's what we call it. Yeah. Oh shit. Okay. Duster time. Um, we require arbitration first, and the court is in Sealand. It's actually in New Zealand, so and we do have legal counsel on this channel. So many screws. This is not good. Oh no. Profited like 8 screws. Okay, if my computer is missing a bunch of screws, that just builds character. You know, it could be said that yeah, my profit of screws in this situation was an equivalent exchange because I did also lose a couple screwdriver bits. So I don't know where that puts us. That's dirty. Dearest Kamicho 383, we regret to hear about your experience regarding the Channel Point redemption, and we're committed to the satisfaction of all of our viewers. We will grant you a change model event within the next 30 business days. We hope to see you again here at One Loom BT. Thank you. I think Kenyon's aware of the chat filter. I don't think you're getting that one. Unfortunately, the Dust Annihilator is dead, so I do have to wait about 30 minutes to charge it. I don't have any compressed air because I don't like putting refrigerants into the atmosphere. I thought I had a second one, but apparently I don't. Unless, hey, Visas, my through the magic of owning two of them, I do have another one. Yep. Yep. That's how you get them. I should probably put on a mask or something. I'm about to create a fucking dust storm here. It's Dusk's evil twin sister, Dust. Anyway, now that I've unleashed a pestilence upon my room, put my computer back. You just put the magnet cover back on, and then put the side back on. Surface. Have you guys ever heard of Lugma? Lugma computer up 3 feet. Doesn't sound like a lot. Isn't a lot, but it feels like a lot. This is why you build your computer on a table. Kids, don't be like me. Build your computers on tables. All right. Oh, let's go get it done. Put away all of my screw sets. Just hoping the performance isn't lower because I used 3-year-old Cryonaut. Computer is coming back online. Question is, um, which screen is the main one? I have no idea. The wrong one, that is. That's not the problem. I didn't plug in any of the RGB connections, so my computer has absolutely no color. And you know what? I could fix that. I could open the computer and plug it in, but I'm not going to. Do you know why? That right there is free power efficiency. If you forget to plug in the lights, you're just saving power, baby. So I'm not going to fix it. Wouldn't be that hard. Still refuse. The keyboard's not plugged in. Shit. I need that. Uh, this connection is the keyboard. Gigabyte control center. I don't have this function either. This Acer. Want me to install Norton antivirus? Not a goddamn chance. All right. Well, the rest of this process is just gonna be me installing software and rebooting a bunch of times. So I'm probably just gonna cut the stream here. We've been on for 4 hours. Um, I'll be honest. I can't be fucked to go and click all the buttons to do a raid. So we're probably just gonna end without raiding. I'm too lazy. I can't use this mouse. But yes, everybody, thank you for listening. I hope you weren't watching. There wasn't a whole lot to see. But thank you for listening to the first, not annual, that's not happening. The first Uwenluum VT frustrated at his computer blowing up podcast. And if you enjoyed this episode of me being slightly peeved at my computer blowing up yesterday, join my Discord or something. I don't fucking know. Figure it out. Shit. I can't figure out. I can't even figure out where my where my fucking drill is. I should start a podcast. I could start a podcast. I should start a podcast where I just get sleep deprived and ramble for hours on about fucking nothing, like a conspiracy theorist, but with no conspiracies. Just a theorist, I guess. And that's just a theory. A game theory. Thanks so much for watching. A long time since I watched a game theory video. Anyway, let's go figure out how to do the thing here. Start streaming together. I did not click. I moved my foot. I have selected the entire web page. Where's the mouse? I wish to have a very light touch. I wish to balance on my other foot because it is hurting. It really does have to be so light. All right, everybody. Thank you again for watching or listening. Hopefully you weren't watching. Hopefully you were listening. It would be weird. It'd be weird if somebody was watching and not listening. But if you were here watching and not listening, you can't hear me. But thank you too. Um, that that's all, man. I'm tired. I'm so tired. Uh, building my desktop is always a fucking mess, but now it works, and I don't have to listen to the USB sound every 3 seconds. Actually, it's more like every 1 second. So it's nice. You know, it's nice to rebuild your PC sometimes. But I'm yapping now, so I'm gonna go shut the fuck up. See you guys. If you want to join my Discord, use exclamation Discord. I'm not typing that with my foot. See